The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
And a good morning to you on this Friday. It's 5 a.m. I'm Eitan Wallace in for Alex Fisher.
And I'm Nicole Gitsky in for Maddie Jansen this morning. And we saw some relatively comfortable temperatures, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to stick around too much longer. Let's send things over to Kevin Charette with a look outdoors this morning. Kevin?
And yesterday, we were in the upper 80s, lower 90s. We're going to be looking at the same today, but we are still talking about those triple digits that will be on the way. But this morning, pretty nice out there. We're looking at the 60s in Bakersfield under the clear skies. Sun slowly starting to come up here. We have a light wind out of the northeast at 6. As we take a look at your day here, we'll be right near 72 by 9 a.m. and then looking at those upper 80s by this afternoon. Tehachapi, a slow sunrise for you right now. We've got a temperature of 54, a west-northwest wind at 9 miles per hour. And hour by hour, another day where those temperatures will rise into the 70s. We'll talk more about those triple digits in just a little bit. For now, we'll send it back over to you guys.
All righty, Kevin, thanks so much. We'll be going breaking overnight. A high-speed chase through Bakersfield last night that involved BPD, CHP, and Kern County Sheriff deputies. No word yet on how the pursuit started, but witnesses say the suspect led law enforcement throughout town for roughly an hour. Witnesses say the driver crashed eventually on Country Club Drive in East Bakersfield before being bit by a police canine and being taken into custody. That suspect was seen being taken into an ambulance after the chase, and we will keep you updated on this story as we learn more.
Making news around the state, Governor Gavin Newsom is working to get more Californians vaccinated ahead of the state's planned full reopening on June 15th. Now, he held a news conference in Los Angeles County yesterday where he announced a massive incentive program to get more people interested in getting a shot. The administration is giving out $50 gift cards for anyone who gets the vaccine now who has not been vaccinated before. There will be 2 million gift cards available on a first-come, first-served basis. The governor also introduced 2 lottery programs with a $50,000 prize and a $1.5 million prize. Everyone who is fully vaccinated is eligible, regardless of their age or immigration status.
Everybody that has been vaccinated in the state of California will have their name put into this drawing. They are all eligible.
Now, the state says it has administered more than 36 million COVID-19 vaccine doses so far. With the recent expanded eligibility to 12 to 15-year-olds, the state says 12 million more people are now eligible to get the shot. And that's the subject of today's 17's interactive poll. We're asking, will California's new incentive program encourage you to get vaccinated? Call or text us at 888-4617. Press 1 if those incentives will encourage you to get vaccinated, and 2 if not. You can also text, tweet, email, or Facebook us your comments. Once again, our interactive feedback phone line is 888-4617. We'll have a look at results from today's poll coming up.
Now the latest on the coronavirus in Kern. Public Health reported 74 COVID-19 cases and 1 new death yesterday. The state reports 33 people are in the hospital with more severe symptoms. 6 people are in the ICU. And KGET is teaming up with Bakersfield College and the United Against COVID-19 Coalition for a one-day vaccination clinic in downtown Bakersfield. It's happening next Thursday, June 3rd, from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. right outside our studios at the corner of 22nd and M Streets. Now, they'll be administering Johnson & Johnson vaccines here, as well as the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. The second dose will be given on July 1st. A reminder that everyone aged 12 and older is eligible for the Pfizer vaccine. You can register at myturn.ca.gov or call United Against COVID-19 at 383-2588. And looking ahead to this weekend, there are several events right here in Kern County to observe Memorial Day and honor those who served our country. The Bakersfield Rotary Club is bringing back its 1,000 Flags event to the park at Riverwalk. You can check out the flags on display from Saturday at noon. That's through 4 p.m. on Monday. The Bakersfield National Cemetery is hosting a wreath-laying ceremony, but it will not be open to the public. Instead, they will film the ceremony and post it Saturday on the Facebook page of the Bakersfield National Cemetery Support Committee. The Tehachapi American Legion Post 221 will be hosting a Memorial Day parade and flag-raising ceremony in downtown Tehachapi. Now, that parade will begin at 10 a.m., followed by the flag raising at 11 a.m. And Green Lawn Funeral Home is hosting a Memorial Day program Monday at 11 a.m. Color Guard members from the Sons of American Revolution and Bakersfield High School will perform military honors, and Green Lawn will unveil their newest cremation garden called the Court of Honor. Now, for more information on all of these events, just head to our website, kget.com.
Well, Bakersfield residents will get the chance to cool off at spray parks this weekend. The city said its Recreation and Parks Department will open the spray parks tomorrow. They'll be operating from 1 to 6 p.m. each day, Tuesday through Sunday. All spray parks will be closed on Monday to conserve water and to provide staff an opportunity to perform any maintenance. According to the city, the spray parks will be open through Labor Day weekend. And speaking of cooling off, as temperatures are heating up, first responders are already preparing for the worst at the Kern River. 17's Gilbert Bernal attended a series of rescue drills and has more for those looking to take a trip out to the river this weekend.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
Welcome back. Time for a little Sunrise Sports Update. And after the theatrics of 3 straight overtime wins, the Condors were hoping to soar past the Silver Knights Thursday night and hoist the John D. Chick Trophy. The only problem, well, the AHL schedulers really didn't seem to be on their side. Condors were playing their 4th game in 5 nights, and, well, it showed at T-Mobile Arena Thursday night. First period following a face-off, Dylan Sekira scores, shoots one past Stuart Skinner, the Denmark native, gives the Knights a 1-0 lead. Later in the opening period, this is Jonas Rosberg. He finds the back of the net, 2-0 Henderson. Silver Knights looking good early on, and they would keep scoring in the first period. It would be Sekira again. This is his 2nd goal of the game, getting it past Skinner, who would be pulled later in the game. This is Raphael Lavoie. He would score for the Condors, getting their first goal on the board as they would try to mount a comeback in the 2nd period. Then in the 3rd period, 3 minutes left in the game, Tyler Benson on the 6-4 power play gets the goal, but the Condors would go on to lose this game, forcing a Game 3. Condors lose 6-3. Here's Jay Woodcroft.
We have an opportunity to win our division in a 1-game winner-take-all. If you would have said that when we started the season, I think everyone would have taken that chance and would have been happy about it. Tomorrow we'll come together, we'll have a little skate, little meet, and we'll make sure that we're prepared for Saturday night.
The chase for the Chick continues Saturday night at 7. And for the 2nd straight series, the Condors are in a winner-take-all game. Remember what happened the last time they were? Well, they won in overtime. And after outscoring opponents 89-2 in 12 straight wins this season, a 3rd straight Valley title seemed all but imminent for the Garza's boys soccer team. But Thursday, the Rams faced one of their toughest tests yet. A Lindsay High squad on a hot streak, winning their last dozen contests. To Sam Tobias Field we go. We start this game where the Rams were up 2-1 after giving up a rare goal. That's right, only their 3rd goal of the season right there. That was Abraham Gonzalez scoring, giving them a 3-1 lead. Then it's Fletcher Banks making a deposit at the ATM. One of the Bank brothers there. So good for this team all season long. He's excited because he knows that goal will put Garces ahead. It will give them their 3rd straight Valley title. Look at those guys celebrating. Such a great group of guys. Let's hear from senior standout Alexandra Halevi after the game.
I think this is the first time we were tested all season. I think once they scored on us, there was a wake-up call, and we did a really good job bouncing back. Fletcher giving me a great ball. I was able to finish it. Then off the corner kick, I put in the ball at Fletcher's foot. He put in a great finish. And in the halftime, we got really hyped, and we came out with a lot of momentum, and yeah, we were able to close it off.
Meanwhile, the Highland boys soccer team also secured a Valley title Thursday in Tulare. The Scots, who fell 3-0 to top-seeded Foothill last year in the D3 final, scored 3 second-half goals to beat Mission Oak in Tulare. Well, and they won with that same score, avenging themselves. And Dodgers were hosting the Giants last night after sweeping them over the weekend. David Price got the start in this bullpen game. He threw 2 2/3 scoreless. That's a big home run. That's DJ Peters. He scorches that one to left field. The Dodgers would go on to win this game. They would win 4-2-3. Max Muncy there taking Alex Wood deep. All right, that's going to do it for sports here on Sunrise. We're going to have more news for you guys after the break.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back. Your time now 5:25. Well, this weekend marks the beginning of summer and the perfect time to fire up the grill and take a bite of a juicy burger. Well, today marks both National and International Burger Day. National eateries like McDonald's, Burger King, and Red Robin are, of course, offering tasty deals on burgers today, but you can also cash in on specials at local burger joints, too, like Happy Jack's, Pappy's, and Moo Creamery. We have a list of all the specials on our website, kget.com. Just click on the hot link icon there.
That sounds pretty great. Well, many businesses are celebrating the unofficial start to summer with sales. NBC's Liz McLaughlin shows us how to score those deals and what you shouldn't buy this weekend.
Save big in May. Retailers are pushing deals on everything from cars to computers this Memorial Day.
The key is to look for good quality products that are discounted.
And while it's usually a good time to save big on appliances, analysts say not this year.
The appliance issue really stems from the beginning of the pandemic when supply chain issues caused delays and increased demand reduced inventory.
According to Consumer Reports, the deepest discounts this weekend will be on grills, mattresses, and TVs.
We actually are seeing a decent amount of TVs on sale.
With low prices on top models from big box retailers. Walmart and Best Buy's Memorial Day sales feature deals on tech, including tablets, smartwatches, and robot vacuums. Amazon also launched a spring to summer sale ahead of its big Prime Day sale coming up in late June.
You're seeing deals on headphones, you're seeing them on grilling accessories like digital thermometers.
But how do you know if it's the best time to buy? Browser plugins such as Honey or Invisible Hand can help, with automatic coupons and other shopping tools.
You can see the historical price tracking on it and go, oh, it was cheaper 6 months ago, or it's on sale right now, but they just raised the price, so I know it's not really a sale.
Information that can help Memorial Day sale shoppers save big. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
Welcome back. Today, the White House reveals what's expected to be a $6 trillion budget for next year, the largest since World War II. The president is already at odds with Congress over the size of his infrastructure bill. Tracy Potts has more on that, plus today's vote to move forward with creating a commission to investigate the January Capitol attack.
Hi, Nicole. Good morning, everyone. 4 former Homeland Security secretaries are urging Congress to put politics aside and get this done.
A vote to pave the way for a commission investigating the January 6th Capitol attack is set for late today after Republicans delayed it.
I can't imagine anyone voting against the establishment of a commission on the greatest assault since the Civil War.
The GOP argues it's political, aimed at former President Trump.
They'd like to continue to litigate the former president into the future.
The mother of Officer Brian Sicknick killed in the attack is urging lawmakers to investigate.
I couldn't stay quiet anymore.
There's no excuse for a Republican not to vote for this unless they don't want to hear the truth.
The party's also accusing President Biden of packing too much into his infrastructure plan.
What he's asking me to do is buy a car to get the cup holders.
They've countered with a much smaller $928 billion proposal.
We're going to meet sometime next week, and we'll see if we can move that.
But it won't happen by Memorial Day.
That had been the president's goal. Now he's warning Republicans not to stand in the way of progress. I'm Tracy Potts, 17 News.
Okay, Tracy, thank you. Well, crews in North Philadelphia had to pull a fire truck out of a building after it was involved in a crash with another vehicle yesterday. Take a look at this. Police say engine 29 was headed to a report of a house fire around 4 p.m. when the crash happened just blocks away from the fire station. 4 firefighters and 1 civilian were injured in that crash. The cause of the accident is under investigation. And meantime, a man in Medford, Massachusetts yesterday led authorities on a chase through multiple towns and of all things on a moped. The man was seen riding on the wrong side of the highway and weaving through traffic at times. Immediately before being put into custody, the man was seen making a U-turn and weaving through cars before being stopped by police and handcuffed on the ground. An ambulance was seen in the area, and the man was put in handcuffs. It was unclear if the man will face any charges.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.